morning and welcome to the final New Zealand vlog. You joined me today from Lake Tekapo, which is kind of in the north middle of the South Island, and we are going to be making our way in this vlog from here to Christchurch, which is actually our final destination of our New Zealand road trip. I cannot believe how quickly it has gone. Probably thinking, you look like you've put a bit more effort in today, Molly, than the rest of your vlogs. That is correct. For two reasons. I've actually just been shooting some content for a brand, but also because Lake Tekapo is famous for its beautiful lupins. Now, you may have seen this on Instagram, looks kind of like this. I have seen it on Instagram, that's why I wanted to cover here. But we've accidentally timed it so well, guys. Like, very luckily, lupin season starts mid-November and today is November the 16th. We knew we were going to tag this bit of the trip on at the end rather than on our journey down because it's still a little bit early, but it is definitely like the right season to be at the lake. So hoping, fingers crossed, to be able to shoot some really fun content there today. Hoping to be able to take some nice photos as well, but the weather, we did drive past it yesterday, so I've got nice photos of the lake, but I'm not in them. But I want to shoot some fun content with the lupins, hence the dress, because lupins, if you didn't know, are like a pinky purple. But yes, I have dressed to match the lupins actually. First of all, we're actually going to head for breakfast. We are staying in a little Airbnb in the absolute middle of nowhere, guys, and it's got no Wi-Fi, it's got no mobile signal. We are non-contactable right now. Like, you could not get in touch with us if you tried. So we are going to go sit in a cafe for breakfast, use the internet, catch up, because obviously it's not really that deep, like it's kind of fine, but through the night is when everybody at home is awake because of the time zones. So usually in the morning is when I like catch up with people. So we're gonna go and do that, and then the memory card just got full. But yeah, we're gonna head there, crack on with our day, and hopefully the sun stays out. Let's go. Here she is. I'm pretty sure that this big one here is Mount Cook, which is New Zealand's largest mountain, and if it's not, then it's one of these because it's somewhere in this region. But can you see how blue that water is? That is just crazy. It literally looks, and this is such a stupid comparison, but if you've ever been to Animal Kingdom in Florida, there's like a fake Expedition Everest, Mount Everest, and it looks like that. Because it's so far away, it really doesn't look real. Here he goes, off-roading to get a photo. It is pretty beautiful. We are at Lake Tekapo. We have just spent about half an hour in this lupin patch over here, taking some photos, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've said this before, but controversial to popular belief when it comes to YouTubers and influencers, I actually really don't like taking photos for more than 5 minutes, and Tom doesn't either. But I also am really picky because I'm like, I want the shot to be not even perfect, just like special, especially somewhere like this because I'm probably never going to be back here. So I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I've got like the right content that I'm going to be happy to post. So yeah, we did spend a while, and I'm a bit photoed out. But now we're walking up to, there's this really famous church here. So this is the lake behind me, and then the lupins are coming into bloom like all wherever there's grass basically. And then up on the hill at this side, there is this church, which I actually can't remember the name of. Those ones are really nice. And there's less people.
It's fun, you get.
I think it'd be harder because you won't get the mountains in it with those. But yeah, it's difficult, guys, also because it's, you can't make a creative decision when everywhere looks this beautiful. I'm like, oh, I want a photo here and there and here and there. And like, it just means you're just taking photos the whole time. But like, I also don't want to do that because I just want to be present and be like, this place is beautiful. And we did actually come down here before I'd got my camera or anything like that, just to have a walk around, just to like scout the area out, where I was just kind of standing there thinking, wow, this is insane. Like, literally just looking at the most incredible view. There's so many nicely dressed people here too, also getting photos, and like, it's just a really nice vibe here this afternoon. The weather is stunning. Tom is here. The church is also here. This is quite famous in Tekapo because obviously it's pretty much like on the water. Look at that view. Like, this might be the nicest view with a church I've ever seen. So yeah, it's pretty nice. The water, guys, is so blue, it's ridiculous. Tom just said it looks fake, and it really does. Like, I can't fathom how it's that colour just naturally. It's just so beautiful. It is a lot later on, and today has very much been quite a worky day. I've done a lot of editing. I've just been kind of catching up on stuff. Haven't filmed too much from Tekapo because we were using this as a bit of a go-between, kind of between Queenstown and Christchurch. So the bulk of this vlog is going to be from Christchurch, but I just wanted to jump in and explain that today was just a bit of a down day, but obviously the lupins were the highlight of the down day, so definitely not like bad by any means, because that was genuinely one of the most beautiful places I think I've ever visited. And if you can plan your trip to New Zealand around it being lupin season, I really recommend that you do that, because I think it does last until like the end of January, so it's between November and January, which is kind of the summertime anyway. But yeah, oh my god, just absolutely beautiful. I am going to bed now. We are staying in this little Airbnb. It's kind of like very log cabin-y vibes. We are super cut off from the rest of the world here. Like, there is nothing for absolutely miles. Kind of scares me a tiny bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed and I shall see you guys in the morning.
We're matching.
I thought that when we got dressed this morning.
Cool.
We do, we look very matchy.
We've both got blue jeans on.
We do. We've dressed the same. Welcome to the Christchurch part of the vlog. We have actually just arrived in the city, although we did get here a few hours ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we've just checked into, I guess family. I guess they're family.
Yeah.
Basically, long story short, my auntie's sister lives in New Zealand.
Yes.
And they own a vineyard. And
they do.
They very kindly put us up for 2 nights while we're here.
Yeah.
Which is so lovely of them, and I've never met them, but
really
so nice of them to do it. And we've just been sat having a little bit of food with them, and yeah, they're probably not going to be in the vlog, but they were just lovely.
Yeah.
So nice.
Something we have found throughout our whole travels, guys, is that people are so kind to you. Like, wherever you go, we have been so lucky that people we barely know have wanted to help us out. Like, you know, when you travel, or if any of you guys have moved abroad, people will go, oh, I know so-and-so who knows so-and-so that lives kind of near there, or like people might say things like that in passing. But this time, especially in Australia and New Zealand, we decided to take those people up on those offers, because we were like, you know what, we're traveling around for such a long time. People having a base somewhere is, one, really helpful, great to meet like people that actually live in the city and like can give you an insight, can give you a helping hand, can run you to and from places. Like, we don't expect it, but it's so helpful and amazing. And like Tom said, they are very lovely. We just met them for the first time.
We've been sat with them for near enough an hour and a half, I'd say.
Yeah, 2 hours, I'd say, yeah.
They put like some nice like bread and cheese and little bits out for us, which is just so nice. As soon as we like opened the door, it was all just ready for us, and it's such a nice thing to do. So lovely. We have now driven into the city. We want to have a little explore. We're in Christchurch for the next 2 days, so not super long, but I feel like a good enough time to make a crack at like getting a vibe for what the city's like. So I'm going to tie my hair up because it looks a little bit disheveled, and then we're going to head out. I don't really know where we're going. We've got some recommendations off Tom's family, and yeah. Okay, we have come to visit Quake City. This was the top recommendation from you guys on Instagram, actually. Obviously Christchurch was hit by a really bad earthquake. I was speaking and then there ended up being loads of people just coming out, but yeah, obviously Christchurch was hit by a really bad earthquake. I don't know if you guys remember it or have heard about it, but it was in, well, there was one in 2010 and then one at the beginning of 2011, and I do remember it happening, but like I was obviously very young. I would have been about 11 or 12, so I don't have like a massive memory of it. But they have a museum here, which is what I was just filming, and I knew that like we did want to pop in because I did just want to learn a bit more about it. We were also just speaking to Tom's family a little bit. Yeah, they're still doing a lot of building work, even though it's been 12, 13 years. 13 years.
Yeah.
There's still, apparently, we haven't seen it firsthand, but apparently there's still so much stuff like around the city that needs to be rebuilt. Yeah, it's crazy, really.
The impact of it is, yeah, devastating and massive as well. Now, we were only in there probably about 40 minutes. Cost $20 to get in. I would say it was worth it. The exhibition was really good.
Yeah, and I assume that money goes to,
yeah, I would say
rebuilding the city somewhat.
I would say. And now we're going to wander into the city centre, see what's going on here. We've got some food recommendations from you guys, some shop recommendations, some things to do. I'm not going to complain about the weather because I had a few comments on my vlog from the other day being like, oh, you've done this moan about the weather.
It's actually not too bad right now.
No, it's not raining.
It did rain a little bit coming in.
It did.
But it hasn't hampered anything.
Yeah.
We've still come out to the city hampered. Yeah, like, you'd say like hampered proceedings.
No, I'm unsure. But no, what I was going to say was, I don't know if Tom's right or wrong. What I was going to say was it's very cold, but I'm not going to bang on about it. It's fine. I do kind of want to go punting on the river here. A lot of you guys have mentioned that. You know how you can do that in like Cambridge, and I've done it somewhere else as well actually. Canterbury, which is ironic because we're in the region of Canterbury, but you can also do that in Canterbury. Weather maybe not the one for taking a boat out on the river.
Foo Fighters are playing here.
Oh, cool. We have come into the Riverside Market, and guys, I love it in here. It's basically just an indoor food market and everything is a food stall. So it's not even really like anything else, it's just restaurants, cafes, takeaways. Let me show you.
It smells incredible. I wish you could smell it.
I wish you could smell it. We've got veggie and vegan Indonesian food. We've got crepes over here and waffles. That's a bit of Tom. Look at these guys. Oh my god, Tom's gonna want to come back here for sure. Okay, but this is honestly one of the coolest places. Look at this bar. Oh my god, this is so cool. We came for dessert too, guys. Oh no.
We're sharing it.
We are sharing it, yeah.
I guess they're
Half and half. One thing I will say, obviously we are a little bit out of the city centre itself now, but it's a Friday night. This is the biggest city in New Zealand, South Island. Where are all the people? And I mean, admittedly, I know you guys don't want to hear it, but you can probably tell the weather's not great. We had such a lovely dinner. The rain on the camera, oh my god. Such a lovely dinner in the Riverside Market. Definitely check it out if you're heading to Christchurch. I'm going to put you away now. Good morning from Christchurch, day 2. Today we are spending some time with Tina and John, who are the couple that we're staying with, Tom's family basically, and we're actually going on this walk that they recommend that's near their house. So there's this like hike that you can do, and it's apparently like 45 minutes there and 45 minutes back, so like a really good length of walk. And there's a cafe. We're gonna have an explore. The weather today, I know you don't want to hear it, I'm sorry, but it's really good. Blue skies, clear views, so obviously a way better day to do a hike to like a viewpoint. Super excited. We've had a really lovely breakfast. We got up and there was like all the food laid out, all different options. Even cooked Tom, what did you have?
Boiled eggs.
So yeah, I feel very well looked after, which is
it's been lovely.
Very lovely. Yeah.
It's nice to have this occasionally when you're traveling. It feels like a home comfort, you know? Yeah,
especially also because they've got 3 dogs, guys. I'll get the dogs in the vlog later maybe, or if not I'll insert a picture on the screen here, but yeah, we have befriended the doggos and we're not mad at it. Look how happy Tom looks.
Sun comes out, the smile comes out.
Sun comes out, the smile comes out. We've just stopped for coffee in this really gorgeous little cafe. As you can see, we've finished it now. And we're going to continue the walk around to a market in Littleton.
Yes, and get some actual food.
Yes.
Because I was good and didn't eat a sausage roll here.
Tom's on the sausage roll ban because he's had about 25 in New Zealand so far.
I'm just preparing for Greg's in about 2 weeks.
That's true. Yeah, okay.
Need to watch what I'm eating.
But yeah, no, we're going to head to a little market, I think.
So we went to a cool Christmas alleyway. And then we went to a cave, which is pretty cool, called Scarborough Beach as well. So not too far from home. And then who's this Spice driving this car here? Look at this guy. And then we're following a TussockHill car, which is actually the vineyard that we stayed out for my family friend, which is really nice. And this is Tina giving me a luxury tour of the place. Look how beautiful this place is, guys. It's absolutely stunning.
So we are about to have a barbecue here at the vineyard and it smells insane. What's the name of this game? Patong? Platong. Patong is in the place in Thailand. Platong. Oh, Platonka. Yes. We're playing Platong, clearly. I'm going to be great at it, guys. I can't even remember the name of it. It looks like bowls.
It's similar to bowls.
Well, I'm not very good at bowls, am I?
It's a bit different.
Okay. Look at this view that we're playing with, guys. This is the garden. Are you joking me? Tom, can we just move in with these people forever, please?
Hey, that's pretty good for your first go.
That's a twig in the way as well.
Yeah, it's part of the fun. Ah.
What happens now?
Well, you continue.
To the new target.
The target is still the jack.
But it's moved.
Yeah, but that's part of the tactic. You see who wins, apparently. Which is me. That's not bad.
Hello guys, you now join me from a new location that is not New Zealand, and you can take a little guess where we are, but I think maybe I'll be putting it on Instagram pretty soon. So this is the end of the Christchurch vlog and also the end of the New Zealand road trip series, but I'm actually thinking of doing a little like roundup video about the route that we did and also the cost. I kind of filmed a video like that when we finished our Western Australia road trip, and it seemed to be fairly helpful for anybody else like planning a trip, so do let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in, because I can definitely do that. But yeah, we really enjoyed our time in Christchurch. It actually was probably one of my favorite places that we visited. Again, we got lucky with the weather on like that main day that we were here, and I'm also aware we didn't film that much, but I hope you guys understand that is because we were kind of visiting family and staying with Tom's family, just kind of enjoying being with them. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed our road trip around New Zealand. Let me know which vlog was your favorite or which location looks your favorite. I think I'm standing by my guns on the last video being our favorite location. Wanaka and Queenstown were probably the highlight of our time in New Zealand, not gonna lie, and obviously also visiting Johanna up in Auckland and Tom's family down in Christchurch. I think we were very lucky that we met really lovely people and we had really lovely people in this country, because that definitely shaped our experience. But thank you so much for watching this little series. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I shall see you guys in my next video. And there are going to be some more travel vlogs coming before we're back in the UK. There's a couple more pending because currently we're somewhere else and I'm very excited about it. So do subscribe so that you don't miss those, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.